There it is.
Have you ever wondered, would it be possible for me to just spend just a little time with that one believer? I think I could fix him. I think I could, if I just fix that one thing, I think everybody would be so much better. Well, I think a lot of believers have a misconception about what their responsibilities are a lot of times. And I think a lot of believers are carrying the wrong burden. I think a lot of believers are taking up responsibilities that really aren't theirs to handle. I think they've got a mindset that, so we say, you ever maybe labeled somebody as a people fixer, right? This somebody feels like it's their responsibility to kind of micromanage other people's lives. Well, I think we have some individuals that don't understand what their burden should be. And Paul, in the book of Galatians, was dealing with a group of people who, they had it all upside down. They had a mentality, the book of Galatians. So we're going to be able to see what the Holy Spirit had to say here from the book. But one of the things that kind of led me to this study was when you read the first part of Galatians chapter 6, Paul says, bear ye one another's burdens. And then in a couple of verses later, he says, for every man shall bear his own burden. And so if you read that and you're not clued into what's actually happening, you think, right, well, Paul, make up your mind. All right, am I bearing someone else's burden or am I carrying my own burden? Which way is it? It seems like a contradiction there. And so it can be confusing if you don't understand what's happening. But this contradiction, or apparent contradiction, really only shows up in the English because Paul used two different Greek words there. And he's directing the believer to come to conference. It's really